Imagine a lighthouse that, in the midst of darkness, reveals a new horizon. This is the transformative power of a verse inspired by Timothy 17, which challenges us to abandon fear and awaken a divine energy capable of fueling a life of boldness and clarity. As we face each obstacle, we are invited to reinterpret our thoughts, recognizing that faith and love not only illuminate our journey, but also build bridges to new paths. In times when a simple word of encouragement changes the course of a difficult day, we feel the essence of this message. More than just a phrase, this verse acts as a catalyst for an internal revolution. By replacing fear with a trust grounded in divine authority, we make room for a mind renewed and full of possibilities. This transformation does not occur instantly, but is cultivated through daily practices, whether in meditation, prayer, or reflection on sacred teachings that help us build an internal refuge where love and peace coexist. Each word becomes a brick in the construction of an emotional fortress, where serenity and forgiveness come together in harmony. We are invited to become protagonists of our own stories, breaking barriers and limiting beliefs. By recognizing the power that God gives us, we take control of our thoughts and emotions. This journey of self-knowledge translates into concrete actions, such as practicing forgiveness, cultivating relationships that uplift the spirit, and transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. A courageous decision, inspired by this verse, can lead us to abandon self-limiting habits and adopt a new perspective on life. At the same time, the verse teaches us to recognize the constant presence of divine protection. In times of uncertainty, we are reminded that love and inner peace form shields capable of dispelling any shadow of doubt. By incorporating this message into everyday life, we discover a silent but revolutionary power, the power to transform fears into strength, challenges into learning, and, above all, life into a celebration of faith. Renewing the mind is the starting point for a life full of purpose and authenticity. By challenging limiting thoughts and replacing them with convictions strengthened by faith, we open the doors to a world of possibilities. This transformation is cultivated with discipline and daily practices, such as meditation, reading inspiring texts, and deep reflections on divine truth. Each new thought aligned with this truth is a firm step in building an inner refuge where love and peace coexist. Renewing the mind also teaches us to perceive challenges as opportunities for growth and learning. Imagine the mind as a garden, where, by removing the weeds of negative thoughts and planting seeds of hope and gratitude, we cultivate a fertile space for a full and resilient life to flourish. Each transformed mental habit becomes a daily ritual of self-knowledge and strengthening. This practice requires both introspection and action. In moments of doubt, it is essential to pause and refocus on what is constructive and uplifting. Simple techniques, such as writing in a gratitude journal or sharing experiences of improvement, bring about this change, strengthening our ability to face adversity with serenity. By taking control of our thoughts, we also take control of our lives. When we allow divine truths to guide our thoughts, we transform not only our perception, but also the way we interact with the world. This change radiates in our relationships, in the way we face daily challenges, and in the confidence with which we walk our path. Mental renewal, therefore, stops being an individual process and becomes a catalyst to create a more harmonious environment full of possibilities for everyone. Faith is much more than a belief. It is an active shield that protects us from the harsh elements of life. Inspired by Ephesians 6:16, we learn to cultivate unwavering confidence that transforms moments of adversity into opportunities for improvement. This protection is not limited to a feeling of security, but manifests itself as an attitude that allows us to face chaos with serenity, as if faith were an invisible armor that blocks the impacts of uncertainty and strengthens our determination. Practicing faith daily teaches us to face adversity with a new perspective. Each challenge becomes an opportunity to reaffirm our inner strength, while faith becomes a safe haven that reconnects us with the divine. In times of crisis, this trust reminds us that we are not alone and that there is a higher power that guides our every step. Thus, faith becomes the foundation on which we build a resilient and hopeful life. The strength of faith lies in its ability to transform the interior. When cultivated with intention, it rebuilds the mind and renews the spirit. This practice requires an active commitment to prayer, meditation, and reflection, where each act, no matter how small it may seem, is a brick in the construction of a protective barrier that challenges fear and uncertainty. In this way, faith stops being just a feeling and becomes a powerful tool for personal transformation. Embracing faith as a shield is taking responsibility for protecting our own essence. Even in the midst of turmoil, there's always an inner space of calm and light accessible through an unwavering trust in the divine. This spiritual shield not only defends, but also inspires us to radiate love and compassion, creating a virtuous circle of protection and improvement that encourages us to live with courage, resilience, and inner peace. True love acts like a light that pierces the darkness, making fear lose its strength. Inspired by 1 John 4:18, we learn that perfect love leaves no room for fear. By cultivating authentic relationships and practicing compassion, we create an internal environment where trust flourishes. Simple gestures, like a smile or an act of support, transform small moments into powerful remedies against anxiety. This love materializes in concrete actions that go beyond abstract feelings. By prioritizing the care of others and building sincere bonds, we transform the environment around us. In challenging situations, this attitude translates into the ability to forgive and start again, dissolving the emotional barriers that imprison the spirit. A strong hug or a friendly word can, alone, transform a tense moment into an opportunity to reaffirm hope. Investing in self-knowledge and practicing empathy are fundamental steps to experiencing this transformative love. Moments of meditation, reflective writing, or silence can reveal the roots of the fears we carry, allowing love, both divine and human, to express itself in its fullness. By allowing ourselves to be vulnerable, we strengthen our capacity to love without reservation. By choosing to act with love, we build a shield that protects us from internal and external attacks. This protection is reflected in the courage to face challenges with serenity and the determination to build a future full of possibilities. Each loving gesture becomes a declaration of strength, reaffirming that true inner security lies in the ability to love and be loved. The inner peace that transcends all understanding is established even when the winds of adversity blow strongly. Inspired by Philippians 4:7, this peace springs from an interior grounded in faith, regardless of external circumstances. By cultivating this serenity, we create a protective shield that keeps our minds and hearts focused, even in the midst of chaos, reminding us that there is a greater force capable of restoring harmony to our lives. Experiencing this peace is an ongoing process that unfolds with daily moments of introspection and meditation. Taking moments for prayer, reading inspirational texts, or silence allows for an intimate connection with the divine, calming turbulent thoughts and renewing hope. Each conscious pause contributes to the construction of an inner refuge where serenity prevails. The true strength of inner peace lies in its ability to free us from the cycle of worry and anxiety. By trusting the flow of life and accepting difficult times as part of growth, we create an environment where calm becomes natural. This mental transformation not only relieves daily stresses, but also allows us to face challenges with clarity and determination, paving the way for new achievements. Living in harmony with this peace means committing to the constant renewal of the spirit. Each practice, reflection, and act of gratitude reinforces this state of tranquility, which radiates to all areas of life, inspiring deeper relationships, wiser decisions, and a resilient posture in the face of challenges. The name of Jesus carries an authority that surpasses human understanding, revealing a supreme power that inspires confidence and determination. By invoking this name, we are transformed internally and reconnected with the divine source of love and strength. Every mention of this sacred name reminds us that we are protected by an energy that transcends everyday limitations, allowing us to face challenges with courage and serenity. Invoking the name of Jesus is, above all, an act of faith that strengthens the spirit. In times of difficulty, remembering the power of this name becomes an inner resource that drives us to move forward, overcoming barriers and rediscovering our resilience. Thus, the name of Jesus is consolidated as a protective shield, which protects our soul and illuminates our path. The practice of pronouncing this name with intention and faith transforms each word into an instrument of change, capable of dispelling doubts and strengthening our determination. This connection with the divine redirects our thoughts and emotions, making space for peace and love that lead us to a fuller life, constantly reminding us of the protection and redemptive power that accompanies us. Recognizing the authority of the name of Jesus means living with courage, transforming each challenge into an opportunity to reaffirm faith. By turning to this name with devotion, we create an internal environment of protection and renewal, where love and peace become the pillars of our existence, illuminating our path and inspiring actions based on hope. The spoken word has the power to shape the world. Inspired by Proverbs 18:21, we understand that life and death are in the power of the tongue, and that each word has the potential to create or transform realities. In Genesis 13, we see that the word has the power to create light from chaos, demonstrating that speech, when charged with intention, organizes and gives meaning to existence. Practicing conscious communication means transforming each word into a sacred act, capable of building both our interior and the environment that surrounds us. By speaking calmly and lovingly, our words become seeds that bloom into positive feelings and actions. This commitment to truth and hope builds bridges between people and ideas, making the word an instrument of protection and renewal. Incorporating this power into daily life means paying full attention when communicating. Repeating positive affirmations, reading inspiring texts aloud, or meditating on the intonation of words are practices that transform our perception of the world. Each choice of words that uplift and encourage reinforces our ability to transform challenges into opportunities, creating an internal environment full of light and hope. Taking responsibility for each message issued is a daily call to transform our reality. By expressing ourselves with clarity and purpose, our words become instruments of change that dispel fear and doubt, inspire those around us, and contribute to a better future. To find a safe refuge in the presence of God is to discover a sanctuary of peace that transcends understanding. Connecting with the divine through prayer, meditation, or contemplative silence establishes an intimate relationship that calms the mind and strengthens the heart. This encounter transforms difficult moments into lessons of faith and resilience, allowing fear to give way to serenity. The experience of this presence manifests itself in different ways in everyday life. Like the relief felt after a storm, the feeling of peace that arises when we connect with the sacred reflects a spiritual refuge that protects against emotional impacts. Cultivating rituals, such as reading sacred texts or moments of gratitude, strengthens this inner shield and encourages us to move forward. This experience not only comforts us, but also inspires us to share this feeling with others, creating a network of support and love that extends beyond ourselves. Thus, true refuge is built in both intimacy and relationships, promoting togetherness and mutual understanding. Dwelling in the presence of God is a daily invitation to renewal and improvement. Every moment of connection with the sacred teaches that, regardless of adversity, there is always strength to start again. This state of peace and protection guides our decisions, strengthening our ability to forgive, love, and live with hope. Forgiveness is a transformative force that breaks the chains of resentment and opens the way to a new perspective on life. Inspired by Ephesians 4:32, we understand that forgiveness is an act of courage and love that liberates both the forgiver and the forgiven. By releasing the chains of the past, we create an inner space where peace and hope can flourish, like the relief of letting go of a heavy burden. Practicing forgiveness means reflecting deeply on our vulnerabilities and accepting change, transforming pain into learning. Each gesture of forgiveness becomes a seed of love in fertile soil, reconfiguring our reality and establishing a refuge against bitterness. This process strengthens the ability to establish more authentic and deeper connections, opening space for compassion and harmonious relationships. By accepting forgiveness, we reaffirm our inner authority and choose to live lightly and authentically. Each decision to forgive is a step towards a full existence, where love and peace overcome the weight of pain, illuminating the path with the light of hope and renewal. Nothing can harm you when faith becomes the foundation of existence. Inspired by Deuteronomy 3:16, we are invited to face life with the conviction that divine protection is constant, transforming fear into courage and doubt into hope. As we internalize this message, we realize that every challenge can be overcome with the certainty that God's love and peace accompany each step. This promise is revealed in both the small and big everyday moments. In difficult situations, the simple reminder that nothing can hurt you transforms our internal environment, reframing the threat as an opportunity to reaffirm faith. The daily practice of meditating on this truth, whether through prayer or silent reflection, becomes a powerful instrument of resilience and self-confidence. In addition to providing security, this verse encourages a change in perspective that enriches our life experience. By abandoning uncertainty and embracing divine promise, we make room for a full existence, where love and forgiveness become the true protagonists. This transformation strengthens the spirit and inspires concrete actions, from gestures of kindness to bold decisions, always based on the certainty that, with faith, we are capable of facing any adversity. Living each day with renewed confidence means creating an invisible shield that protects against the attacks of fear and discouragement. This protection extends to all areas of life, promoting healthier relationships, wiser decisions, and a resilient posture in the face of challenges. In the midst of this transformative journey, the central message is revealed as an invitation to look within and recognize the strength that dwells at the heart of faith. Throughout this journey, each teaching guides us toward a deeper understanding of our essence and inspires us to live with courage, authenticity, and divine protection. Waking up every dawn with the certainty that, despite the storms, there's a safe refuge within us becomes a call to action, transforming thoughts, words, and attitudes into tools for change. By adopting daily practices that strengthen the mind and spirit, whether through prayer, meditation, or gestures of affection, we make room for true transformation that transcends the adversities of everyday life. With each challenge overcome and each moment of inner renewal, we build a shield of protection and serenity that allows us to face the world with confidence. If this message touched your heart, subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to receive more inspiring content that strengthens faith, transforms the mind, and protects the spirit. Each new video is an invitation to expand your journey of self-knowledge and live with more love, peace, and security. True transformation begins in the heart, and by aligning our thoughts and actions with divine teachings, we open the doors to a fulfilled life, where love, peace, and protection manifest in their purest form, inspiring not only ourselves, but also everyone who crosses our path.